Hi, friends. So, we are learning this week about how letters help us read. So, we first talked about looking at the first letter to figure out the word, right? Yesterday, we talked about switching it up. So, that's when the picture that you see and the word that you get in your head when you see that picture doesn't always match. Let's take a look at what we did yesterday. So, if I had this picture here, the first thing I think of when I see that picture is a dog. But if I look at this letter, it's a P. So what looks like a dog, but starts with the letter P, the P sound instead? A puppy, right? So sometimes we have to switch up our thinking when the words that we see don't match the picture and the word that we had in our heads, right? Today we're going to talk about another way that letters help us read, and that is when we look all the way through the word. We have to look all the way through the word to figure it out sometimes. So let's take a look at our Three Billy Goats Gruff book that we've been looking at. And let's take a look here at this first page. So on this page, I see lots of different things. I see flowers, I see grass, and I see a goat. Let's take a look at these words here. Sometimes the pictures that you see start with the same sound, grass and goat. Those both start with the G sound. And what letter says G? G, right? So both grass and goat start with G. So I can't just look at the first letter because they both have the same. So that doesn't help me. I have to think about what other letters I might hear in those words. Let's think about the word grass. So we know that we're going to see a G because grass starts with the G sound. But let's say the word grass and think of some other letters we might hear. Grass. Grass. I hear an S sound at the end. So if we look all the way through both of these words, do either of them have an S sound or the letter S? Yes, this one here, grass. So this one must be the word grass. Let's think about the word goat. What other words do we hear in, or what other letters do we hear in the word goat? Goat. I hear an O and I hear a T at the end. Let's look through this word. Do you see an O and a T? Yes. So this must be the word goat. So sometimes when there are words that start with the same sound, you have to look all the way through at the other letters. So you have to think about what other letters you might hear in that word. Let's take a look at what we're going to do today. So on Seesaw, you have some pictures, and the pictures are of things that start with the same letter. So in this picture, I see a farmer, I see a tub, I see a brush, and I see bubbles. Now over here, my words both start with B. So I have to look all the way through the words to figure out which one is bubbles and which one is brush. Let's think about the word bubbles for a second. What other letters do you hear when you say bubbles? Bubbles. I hear B in the middle. Bubble. Bubbles, right? Bubble. I also hear an L. Do any of these words have B's and L's in them? Yes. So this must be the word bubbles. So today you're going to look at all of the pictures and you're going to label the pictures by looking all the way through the words, not just at the first sound.